Now, they spend several hours inside a facility that is treating the severely ill people infected with COVID-19. But despite this, their commitment to the cause remains unshaken. A sharp change in lifestyle, having to remove themselves from their families as a precaution and live on the front lines. And it has not been easy. Komladum speaks to Dr. Emma Enima Adai, Dr. Daniel Scotty, and Dr. Chris Owu, all critical care staff at the University of Ghana Medical Center.
Welcome, Komla, to our intensive care unit for COVID patients. As you walk in here, you can realize there are separate beds and different patients are admitted onto the various beds. There are different degrees of illnesses, different degrees of infection. So as much as possible, we handle each individual patient with as much caution and care as we can. And we try not to transfer the viral load or the level of infection from one patient across to another patient. It's a battle of a sort. It's like war. It's like soldiers going to war. Before you leave to go to war, you have to prepare the minds of your family back at home. We've handled it differently. Some of us have had to separate ourselves fully from our family members. Like myself, currently I'm home alone because some of them are among a higher risk group. If they get the infection, they'll be among the higher risk group. So as a first line, I've had to separate myself from my family for this period. There's been a lot of sacrifices to make. Like I told you, our lifestyles have changed. We've been told our way of dressing, we are not allowed to do so many things. You can't wear jewelry anymore, you can't wear earrings. Things we used to take for granted, we cannot do anymore. You cannot carry certain things on you. When you leave and you're going home, you cannot use public transportation anymore. You cannot expose many people to you because of the area where you have worked. So all that has also changed. Of course, our social activities have also changed. You can't, even though they say the lockdown has been lifted and some people can do certain things now, we are still on our own form of lockdown whilst we work in the treatment centers. And it is not every health worker who would accept to work in a treatment center. This is a volunteer job we are doing. We had to volunteer to come to the treatment centers.
Hello, Mr. A's blood sugar is 8.5.
Mr. A?
Yes.
Blood pressure?
Blood sugar.
Blood sugar is what?
8.5.
Blood sugar 8.5.
Yeah, and we've given 500 of metformin.
Okay.
Yeah.
500 of metformin?
Yeah.
Okay.
As we do our part as health workers to stave this epidemic in our country, we want the citizens to also do their part. And then to pray for us, because it is not with our own strength that we do this. We have seen when this thing started in China, in Italy, in Spain, hearing of doctors and nurses working for hours and hours on end. I thought, oh no, I don't think I can do this. That is what I thought to myself. When we were taught how to wear the PPE, the full PPE, we were told that the maximum you can stay in it is 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour. But you bear with me that when we went in today, we spent more than an hour in there. And Dr. Adai at a point spent more than 4 hours in the PPE. It's not through her own strength that she was able to do that. See, so we need their support as we fight this battle. And we hope that in the very near future, once we get this disease out of our country, we'll be able to jubilate as a country together.
Dr. O, I'm bringing the ECGs to the glass door.
Dr. O is here. Okay. Yeah, Emma.
Dr. O, I have the ECGs. I'm bringing them to the door.
All right, how many ECGs are there?
I have 2 previous ECGs, and the third one is being done at the moment.
Okay. So come out, take pictures, but you take it away. You still hold on to it so that in case Dr. Kama wants to see it directly, he's coming upstairs. Okay, so you just hold on a minute and bring it to the door. Okay, Dr. Kama should be here in a minute. Okay?
Yes, Dr. O. Thank you.
Our families try to understand. It is difficult for them. You have to keep reassuring them. There are psychological aspects of this which you have to keep reassuring them. Sometimes they feel lonely, but somebody's got to do this. And that's what we signed up for. That somebody at this moment in our history as health workers happens to be us. Others have done this before, so it's not like this is the first time people are putting their lives on the line for their citizens. So we're not more or less trying to be heroes. We're trying to be health care workers. We're trying to practice appropriate medicine. Yeah, but it would be nice to have this done, to have this virus get out of our country, to get back to what we used to do, and get back to our families. Trust you me, it will be nice.
Yeah, a stark reminder that these are the ones on the front line. These are the ones fighting so that we don't have to. The least we can do to keep them safe is to be responsible. If you don't have to leave home, do not. Stay home as much as you can. And of course, don't forget to wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Greet with your elbows. And please, for the love of God, wear a mask. That's Frontline.